Not my hand, but it will actually improve your health. Don't follow my lead. Going to play you a little song I wrote. It's not much, just me mucking around on a digital audio workstation. Don't get worked up. All right. Tell you a story about insects. That was a chocolate Easter egg. I don't eat chocolate. You can if you like, I don't. Liking the music? I liked it. This is my front footpath. That is my front garden. There's my bench I made out of second-hand materials. When I first got here, there was a massive colony of bull ants, big bush ants, lots and lots, and they wandered up and down the path. All along here, and they lived in this part of the garden, and they used to have a lot of tiny little burrows or holes. They're all gone. All the ants are gone. All the skinks I talked about are gone. I've been planting vegetables. Oh, that's right, losers. Walk into my house. And just go into the backyard. That's some junk on the right. You don't want to see that. This little section out here was where tiny little ants used to live. There's no more of those ants. They're all gone. They were the ones that cured one of my wounds in about a minute or two. Tell you about it another time. Don't care if you don't believe me. It's God's work, buddy. That's how God works. I don't care if you don't believe me. It was a miracle. You know, like they say in the Bible, dead set Richie Ditch, fucking miracle, loser. Miracle of nature, not a fucking miracle. Miracle of nature, you fucking moron. Used to be skinks, tiny little lizards everywhere. I can't find one anymore. They hunt them down in the night just because I like them. And just because the ants helped me cure my body. No more ants. No more skinks. Nothing in my garden. Few flies. So I'm doing my best to plant vegetables, keep the grass a bit high so that there's cover for the wildlife and it's not all flat and dead. Bit of flat, dead, dry area to walk through, but little islands of vegetation, so anything that's living can have a bit of a break from the hot sun when it's travelling across the yard. Not a single ant, not one. And they killed them all deliberately. A bit of a mistake there, I think it was. A bit of a skip in the music. Oh, forgot the stand. Any comments about the music? Used AUM on the iPad. Is that still going? Why'd that stop? Oh, that's right. Must have stopped for some sort of reason, whatever it was. Oh, that's all right, you heard enough. Oh, that's right, they killed all the ants, killed all the skinks. There's nothing left living in my yard. Used to have a bush mouse, little native marsupial mouse, tiny little creature. Used to come in and clean its hands, its paws, look around. You hear little children going, bush mouse, bush mouse. Oh, look at the mouse, look at the mouse. That's gone. I could show you something, but it's not as good as bush mouse. I'll show you a bit of old pottery. There we go, there was that. There's a bit of my pottery that I made when I was a potter. Like that one, Timaku glaze. Show you the other side. Henry D. Banwell, that's me. Used to be a potter, but they made sure that stopped. Quick smart. Here's another one. This is me mustard glaze. That goes to a rich, translucent honey colour. Honey colour, like dripping honey at about 1360, 1380 degrees Celsius. But this is about 1260, I think, 1260, 1280. So it's a bit of a matte. What was that, 92? Henry D. Banwell in brushwork. Oh, here's a... Found this on the stone heap in the rubbish. Tons and tons of rocks. Picked it out. Old Aboriginal tool. Native people. Not much else left of them. Kept the rock. Maybe one of them or somebody will need it one day. Maybe it's ceremonial, I don't know. Yeah, that's sort of my studio. It's not really set up at the moment. I'm not quite set up, the iPad's not there. Oh, it's just security camera. Windows, Linux desktop, a couple of printers. Boring shit. Yes, I'm into computers. Yes, I've got 3 iPads. Yes, I've got 4 desktops. Yes, I've got 2 laptops. Kali Linux. What was that one for? That was for a server or something. Some bullshit. Old printer. That was the server box. Funny thing about the BIOS. Fucked up the BIOS with the wrong setting. Left it because I couldn't be bothered flashing the BIOS straight away. Came back a few days later, whenever it was, next day, turned it on. Bingo! It worked. How do you like that? Another security camera. I don't bother with them anymore. Fucking, they can just walk around in their fucking invisible cloak and unplug them. Fucking hell. Waste of bloody money. And on the subject of money, this is one of the many meaningful things that they get you to buy when they whisper through the walls. Look at this fucking shit. Parabolic antenna. Oh, you'll need that. Turned it on once. What am I going to fucking do with that? What am I going to do with a parabolic antenna? Fucking slag dogs. Hear them through the walls next door or wherever they are in the yard or belting the fence. That is not actually my fridge. I used it as a prop. I did actually, I bashed it with a chisel and a hammer, degassed it. That ended its sorry days. That's my fridge. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? Here's some food. I mean, herbs and spices, blah, blah, blah. More cupboards. Canned food, noodles. Oats, soups. Mostly boiled food, but I prefer cooking fresh. But they're just for, when you can't be bothered, you want a quick snack. Just whack up a bit of pasta or a cup of soup or something. That'll fill the void. Oh, should I tell you about the void? No, I won't. Yeah, what else? Oh, that's right, on the subject of insects and destroying wildlife and destroying the earth. Going to take off to Mars to live in burrows under the ground and study all the time, conduct experiments, crunch the numbers. Monitor data. Set up data centres on Mars to study Mars. Fuck, that'd be so interesting. Oh yes, radioactive microbes buried in the soil for thousands of years. Thousands and thousands just waiting for a host. Waiting. Hankering, hungry, desperate, starving, lonely, forlorn, wondering about missed opportunities in life, that job position at Bears and Sternman, whoever they are. I know you might be thinking, horrible little radioactive microbes buried in the Martian soil do not work at, yes I know, bears and laymen. You might say that, but you would be wrong, and surprisingly so. But it's not up to me to discuss issues at the board of directors. They can hire whoever they fucking want. There's me little Tory bell. Oh shit, check this out. The I Ching coins. I gotta show you the I Ching book. Here we go. I'm just down. I Ching. Good book. Don't read it. Take you 40 years to understand one word. if you're lucky. Sentences, forget it. Paragraphs, no fucking way known. Chapters, got you now. Well, that's about it for the tour for the moment. And it's farewell from me. And it's farewell from Hector of Troy.